Hey everybody, Livia here with Applied Psychology for Yogis. And your task this week, if you're willing to take it, is to cultivate a mindlessness practice. A lot of times I have people come into my office and they are trying so hard to be mindful. They're working on their sitting practice, yoga, meditation, mindful connection while engaging with peers, mindful eating, just all these things, wanting to really deepen their connection to their body. And that's great. That's awesome. Keep doing that if you're doing that. But what's happening is that when they find themselves slipping or not doing as much as they'd like, that they feel like they fucked up, like I'm a failure at my mindfulness practice. And what's happening are these feelings of shame, guilt, and all these perfectionist attitudes around like being mindful. And part of it's sort of interesting because as we slip off a little bit in those practices, it does bring up those feelings and it gives us a chance to work on them. But there's a lot of times there can be this self-attack, like I kind of suck at being mindful. You don't suck at it, you're great at it. But can you, with boundaries, with containment, with safety, give yourself a chance to check out? And it can give you some freedom to really explore what it is to kind of go off in the distance and kind of check out and do it in a safe way that you can start to really know the difference between that even dissociation or even that real checked out state and being really mindful. It's a good distinction for us to learn. And it gives us permission to not be perfect. It gives us permission to understand that mindfulness isn't something that we do really well or do really poorly, that it's this sort of capacity of being that we move in and out of depending on the day, depending on our state of being on that day. So your task is to find your mindlessness practice. So I'll share with you mine, which is that I allow myself 2 really shitty TV shows a week, and I watch them full on. And I'm not talking like mildly bad. I'm talking like really trashy TV that I get totally absorbed into the characters on the show, their story. And it's so great because I get out of my story. And I really indulge. I let myself just watch it on my laptop in bed, and I might drink a cup of tea or hot chocolate or something, but I'm like really involved and I don't like getting interrupted. So that's one of the things I really love to do. And I do it every week. I give myself 2 hours to be mindless every week. And it's so beautiful because I do it in the safe way where not anything's on the line, nothing's on the line. And it's a totally safe way to do it. And it really gives me some freedom to like kind of, and we all need freedom to be like that. And that's okay. That's part of who we are, even as yogis, even as therapists, even as the great human beings that we all are doing wonderful things on the planet. So what's your mindlessness practice? Another really great one is, which I love doing, is getting on an elliptical in the gym, listening to my iPod and watching TV at the same time. To be honest, I'm not aware of my body. I'm watching TV. I'm watching the fucking cooking channel, man. And it's great because I'm still getting a workout. I'm schwitzing, but I'm like not kind of there, like, and then I go back the next day and I'm like super into my yoga practice and I'm very mindful about my movements and really assessing, what's the sensation? What's this? And what's that? So give yourself some freedom to do that. You might want to try the 1 shitty TV show a week. You might want to try hopping on elliptical or kind of taking a meandering walk. You might want to try allowing yourself permission to eat a snack. Ideally, choose something healthy if you can, while watching, a 20-minute TV show on Hulu or something. Something that feels safe enough that you can kind of eke off the cliff of imperfection without it being this like, this explosion of disappointment or something. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Share it by sharing on Twitter or Facebook or send it to a friend that you think would love it. And I would love to hear your mindlessness practices that you come up with and that you're trying and how they're going. So leave a comment here and we'll generate a great list, and it'll be, I think, an awesome conversation. And if you want your topic of interest covered in applied psychology for yogis, please write to me. I love hearing from you and I love addressing topics that you want to hear about. So that's lgsyoga@gmail.com. So good luck with the mindlessness practice. And I'm going to do one of my shitty TV shows tonight, and I look forward to that. And the rest of the day, I'm going to be zoned in and mindful to the best of my capacity. So take good care and see you next time.